A meal in Fogwood Forest. In the heart of the dense Fogwood Forest, a group of campers embarked on an adventure to reconnect with nature and escape the trappings of modern life. They set up their tents in a picturesque clearing, eager to immerse themselves in the tranquility of the wilderness. Little did they know that their peaceful retreat would soon take a dark and sinister turn. As the campers settled into their rustic surroundings of Fogwood Forest, they began preparing a communal feast, sharing stories and laughter as they cooked over a crackling campfire. The aroma of savory dishes filled the air, tantalizing their senses and making their mouths water. Suddenly, the friends heard a terrifying scream resonating from just around the bend of the woods. They left their campsite in order to investigate and offer aid if anyone was injured. However, when they arrived around the bend, no one was there. The friends chalked the noise up to an unfamiliar animal and traveled back to their campsite. As night fell and darkness enshrouded the forest, the campers eagerly sat down to enjoy the fruits of their cooking. But with each bite they took, a strange unease settled in their stomachs. The food tasted off, subtly different from what they had prepared. Ignoring their initial concerns, they continued to eat, attributing the odd taste to the unfamiliar wilderness environment. As the night wore on, a peculiar sensation gripped the campers. One by one, they fell victim to a terrible sickness. Waves of nausea washed over them, followed by excruciating stomach cramps. They doubled over in pain, unable to comprehend what had befallen them. As the sickness spread, a thick fog transformed the Fogwood Forest into an unrecognizable maze. Fear gripped the campers' hearts as they realized the food had been poisoned. Their peaceful camping trip transformed into a nightmare. Panic spread among the group, their weakened bodies struggling to cope with the effects of the toxic substance that had infiltrated their meal. With each passing hour, the campers' condition and the fog worsened. Visions blurred, their strength waned, and a sense of despair settled upon them. Desperate for help, they tried to call for assistance, but the remote location of their campsite made it impossible to reach anyone. Isolated and weakened, the campers began to suspect that someone had deliberately poisoned their food. Paranoia festered among them as accusations flew and trust shattered. They questioned one another, trying to decipher who among them could harbor such malevolence. As the hours turned into a seemingly endless night, the campers' bodies weakened further, their hope fading along with their strength. In their delirium, they heard whispers in the wind, eerie voices that seemed to mock their plight. Just as darkness threatened to claim the campers entirely, a flicker of hope emerged. One of the friends, though weakened by the poison, discovered a small herb while crawling on their hands and knees. The herb looked like one that held potential healing properties, but it was also known to be mistaken for a deadly herb as well. Knowing that the campers may meet their demise before the sun rose the next day, they decided to take a chance on the herb and brewed tea from it. With trembling hands, one of the friends administered the herbal remedy to their fellow campers, a desperate gamble born out of sheer determination to survive. Miraculously, the herbal infusion worked, providing relief and easing their pain, although the terrible thoughts still ran throughout their heads as the fog had run amongst the trees. In the aftermath of their ordeal, the campers found solace in one another's company as they scurried their weak bodies to leave Fogwood Forest. They discovered a strength they never knew existed within themselves, forging through the crucible of adversity. Though the scars and screams from their encounter would linger in their dreams throughout their lives, the campers refused to let fear dictate their lives. They vowed to continue their love for the outdoors, using their experience as a reminder to remain vigilant and cautious and to never let their guard down. And so the story of the poisoned campers endures, a chilling reminder that danger can find us even in the embrace of nature, urging us to remain vigilant and cautious, to cherish the camaraderie of our fellow adventurers, and to remember that unity in the face of darkness can be the key to survival. For more campfire stories, please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us online at campersandvampires.com.